excuse the little bit of hoarse in my voice, but we're just having a lot of fun. So looks like it's 5 o'clock on the nose. We're going to go ahead and get started. Houston, Texas, welcome, welcome. David, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate everybody being here. So what I'd love to do first is just to kind of share a little bit of our story of how we came across World Global Network. I know that most of you that are on this presentation tonight, I'm assuming that you've seen the 2-minute video at this point. You've either attended one of our launch calls or you've had a chance to attend one of our full business overviews, and you're still considering the opportunity. So I want to just share my personal experience with you. I've been in the industry of network marketing now for 12 years. I've been full-time for 10 years. We've been very blessed by this industry. This industry has allowed us to be able to do the things that we want to do rather than the things that we have to do. It was about 2 years ago, as a matter of fact, that my wife and I actually were able to retire as a result of this industry. And I say the word retire loosely. It was shy of my 40th birthday, but we just went on and started investing in some other businesses. And we were still involved in the network marketing industry, but from a different space. We were doing a lot of consulting for companies, helping them to create their systems, their infrastructure, compensation plans. And over that last 2 years, we had been invited to look at hundreds of companies. People approached us about getting involved, and there just really wasn't anything out there that got our attention. In January of this year, a very good friend of mine, now my personal sponsor and mentor, Mr. Mike Sims, reached out to me. And Mike was excited. I could tell right away when I was talking to him that he was excited. And he says, Travis, we have got to talk about what's happening with World Global Network. And he went on to share with me a little bit of the story that we've all now have seen. And I can tell you that I remember just being very intrigued by it, by the whole thing. There was a couple of things that really stood out to me. I loved the fact that the product was so relevant. I loved the fact that the timing was incredible, that we could be a part of just rolling this out in North America. I mean, they always say it's the pioneers, right? That we are the pioneers, and it's the pioneers they write about in the history books. So I love that. I love the fact that they were partnered with Toshiba. Probably the biggest thing for me, though, was the fact that it was such a high-speed, low-drag system. I love the way that they were building this business. You see, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've done thousands of home parties, coffee table presentations and meetings all around the world in hotels. But I'm at a place in my life where I'm not interested in doing that anymore. The idea of inviting my friends or my family or my colleagues over to my home on Wednesday night and, mixing up some banana flavored shakes or putting some makeup or skincare on them and telling them a story is just not something that appeals to me. And it doesn't appeal to a lot of people. And that's why a lot of people stay out of this industry. So when I learned that they were building this entire business with a simple 2-minute video that they were sharing, and that was being done mostly via text message. And then for those that wanted more information, just plugging them into an overview, I thought, this is something that I could see myself doing. And so we decided to put it to test. I actually made a short list of 10 friends, 5 that were network marketers and 5 that, are friends of mine, but they've always shied away from the network marketing industry. They've never wanted to join Summer and I in anything that we've done before. And I sent a text message out to all of them. And here's what I said. I said, we're looking at getting involved in this technology company. The stock is climbing through the roof. I think there's a window of opportunity here to really go make some money. Would you be willing to take a look at this 2-minute video and just let me know what you think? And I copied and pasted that. It took me maybe about 10 minutes to send that out to the 10 people that were on that list. And I started to go about my day. And right away, within about an hour, I got the first response back. It was from my dad. He was on that list. And the reason why I included him only is because when I watched that 2-minute video, probably like some of you, I started to think about people that I care about in my life that need this device. And my dad is one of them. We lost my mom last year to a heart attack, and it was very sudden. And so naturally, I want him wearing one of these. And so I sent it to him, and his response just totally caught me off guard because he says, Travis, do you realize that everyone that I know that's my age is going to want one of these? He said, if this is a business that you're getting involved with, I want in on it. Call me in the morning. And I got to tell you guys, I almost fell out of my chair. I mean, this is somebody who old school, he's been a CFO of multi-million-dollar companies for years and years, never wanted to get involved in network marketing. I mean, we've earned millions of dollars in this industry, And he still tells me I need to go get a real job. Like, that's the kind of relationship that we have. So when he sent me that text message, I was floored. So shortly after that, I get a text message from my friend Josh that's in Milwaukee. He's in another network marketing company, and he's very successful. So I didn't expect him to be interested. I just really wanted his opinion on the product and the technology. I wanted to see how viable that it was. And his response, he says, Travis, I'm ready to order a family pack. Where do I sign up? Now, you guys, I had no idea what a family pack was at that point. Like, I was like, I have no idea, but I'll get back to you on that. Shortly after that, my friend Aaron responded, and Aaron lives in the neighborhood with me. I go to church with him. He's a good friend. He owns a digital marketing company, very successful entrepreneur, not a network marketer. And he responded, he says, Travis, when you sent me that 2-minute video, I was with 3 of my friends at lunch. I showed all of them the video. When I watched it, they all want to know how they can order one. If this is a business that you're doing, I want to be involved. Now, at this point, I'm starting to think, okay, this is interesting, because I wasn't trying to recruit anybody. I was just sharing this 2-minute video. So my wife and I decided to get involved in the business on February 13th. And I'll tell you, the initial plan was to do this part-time. You know, we had other businesses that we were focused on, but it just started to explode. I don't know how else to explain it to you. I mean, we weren't doing anything other than just sharing a 2-minute video. I mean, close friends of ours, I would just send them a text message that just said, hey, I need you to watch this, and I want to talk to you about it in the next 24 hours. Other colleagues, I would take the same approach. Look, we're looking at this company and stock's climbing through the roof. To make a long story short, we've had now 107 people personally partner with us in this business. And our team has grown into the thousands, and we've hit the rank of president. And presidents in this company earn anywhere, on average, from $45,000 to $60,000 per month, you guys. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So today, what I want to do is I really want to take you through the numbers to help you understand the power and the potential of this opportunity and how it can make a difference in your life. Now, first of all, I want to just go back through and make sure that everyone understands that there's no joining fees to join World Global Network. It's not like there's an enrollment fee or anything like that. You just have to place your product order. And the only difference between the packs is the amount of product that's in each package. So there's a total of a couple of different options. So I'll go through those with you. The first option is what I call a single box set. Okay, single box set. It's a one-time investment of $349. And the single box set, it comes with one helo. Okay, it comes with one multicolored band pack. I'm wearing right now, you can see I've got the blue one on. So you can mix up the colors. So one multicolored band pack. And there's a cool promotion right now where you get one of the germanium stone sets for free. It's a $160 value, and you get it absolutely free. So the germanium, you can see it goes on the inside of your band. And what the germanium does is it increases your blood circulation. It helps balance your ions. It's a natural antioxidant. If you've never looked up germanium, definitely go look it up. Very comfortable. So that's what comes with the box set. This is a great option for somebody who sees themselves as more of a customer, or somebody who wants to, they're okay just maybe referring people to the company every now and then. So they're wearing it. They're primarily wearing it just because they want the product. If somebody says, hey, how do I get one of those? They just say, well, you go over here and this is where you get it. And you can actually earn a 10% referral fee for every single thing that they purchase. So it's kind of like my cable company. When I refer somebody there, I get $50. Or if I refer somebody to the dentist, I get $75. Pretty simple how that works. So that's a really popular option for people that see themselves as customers. Now, we have 2 really key business packs that I want to talk to you about tonight. The first one is what I would call a small business builder, somebody that kind of wants to dip their toe in the water a little bit. And the way that works, it's called a family pack. So it's a family pack. And what it does is it comes with 4 helos. It comes with 4 of the multicolored band packs. It comes with 4 of the germanium stone sets. So you get those for free. And now you get 4 of our incredible BioZen technology. You guys, I got to just talk about this BioZen for a moment. Regardless whether or not you choose to do something with us, I'm going to encourage all of you to strongly consider getting one of these little green stickers on the back of your phone. What it does is it eliminates the electronic magnetic frequencies that come off of all of your electrical devices. So your computer, your phones, your iPads, your laptops, your power supplies in your home, printers, microwaves, you name it. It will eliminate all of, let's call it what it is, low-level radiation, or some refer to it as electrosmog, that comes off of those devices that's damaging to your DNA. It's now been proven. In fact, the World Health Organization now says that electronic magnetic frequencies have been definitely linked to cancer. So what this does is it blocks all of the negative effects that come off of your devices. I have children, I have 6 kids, and 3 of them have cell phones, and they spend, think about how much time that you spend on your phone. Think about kids spend on average, millennials spend on average 7 hours per day on their phone, 9 hours if you include multitasking. I feel good about having that on the back of the device. They're $45 a piece. Definitely get these. You can order a 10-pack from us. You get 2 for free. And get them on all of the electrical devices in your home, regardless of whether or not you choose to do anything with us. But I bring that up because you get 4 of those for free. So now you're getting 4 germanium stone sets and 4 bios in. It's over $600 of free product. And what's really cool is when you come in on one of these family packs, they actually give you 3 times the earning potential. So it really allows you to maximize our compensation plan. And then finally, we have, by the way, the investment for the family pack is a one-time investment of $1,349. Okay, so $1,349. 4 helos, 4 multicolored band packs, 4 germanium stone sets, 4 of the bios in. Now, for those of you that are looking at this and saying, look, if I'm going to do this, I want to do this. I want to treat, I want to treat this like a business. I really want to do this. We have what's called a premium pack. The premium pack is a one-time investment of $1,999, okay? It comes with 6 helos. It comes with 6 of the the multicolored band packs, multicolored packs. It comes with 6 of the germanium stone sets that you get for free, and you get 6 of the bios and technology for free. So these are both for free as part of the promotion. You're now getting over $1,000 worth of free product for coming in on this particular package. I like this for a couple of reasons. So a lot of people ask me, Travis, what did you do? How did you hit the rank of president so quickly and get to that level of income? We're on a monthly basis have an income that some people would get excited about on a yearly basis. So how do we do that? Well, we treat this like a business. We don't treat it like a hobby. We treat this like a real business. So one of the things that we do is when we sign someone up in our business, we immediately get them a single box set right away in their hands. If they're out of state, we overnight it to them. If they're local, we meet and we give it to them. And the reason why we do that is because it can take 2 to 3 weeks to get the product in the mail. Why? We're just launching North America. We're still in pre-launch. So I don't want them to wait for the product to arrive in the mail. So what I do is I give them a single box set, and then when their product arrives, they just ship it or give it back to me. And the difference is somebody's wearing and sharing this within 48 hours. They've got this on the wrist versus 2 to 3 weeks. So do you see the difference? It's all about condensing time frames, and success loves speed. The other thing I love to do, for those of you that are promoters currently in the plan right now, is I love to just put these on people's wrists that come over to my home, friends, family members. I just tell them, listen, we launched a technology company. We're doing a little market research on this helo. Would you wear it for a couple days? Tell me what you think. They say, sure. So they put it on, and this is exactly what happens. 100% of the time, this is what's happened. Within a couple of days, they text and they say, man, I'm loving being able to monitor my blood pressure. I'm loving being able to do an EKG on myself every day. A couple more days goes by. They come back and they say, hey, my mom's interested in one of these. I showed this to my colleagues, and they want to know a little bit more about this. So they have already started to wear it and share it because that's what people do when they have a gadget that they love. So I just say, well, listen, we need to have some coffee because what you're doing is exactly what I'm doing. And we've been able to create a pretty big income here just sharing a simple 2-minute video with our friends. We got to meet. So it's a great way to build your business, but you got to have a little bit of extra inventory to do that. So when you treat it like a business, I promise you that it'll pay you like a business. Now that we've got the packs out of the way, I want you to see the numbers. This is really why you're all here. I want you to truly understand the potential here. First thing that I want to talk about, though, is I want to talk about a strategy. It's a wealth building strategy. Excuse me. that is used among the wealthy. You know, people always say, well, the rich continue to get richer. Well, it's because they apply wealth building strategies. One of those wealth building strategies is a strategy that's referred to as OPM. Okay? OPM. Anybody know what that stands for? Other people's money. And I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by this. So Elon Musk, Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, you know, these type of people, when they go start businesses, do you think that they use their money or the bank's money? Of course they use the bank's money. It's called leverage. So what they do is they borrow the money, they start a business, and then what they do is they take the proceeds from the business to pay down all of the debt first, and now they have another income-producing asset. And then they take the profits from their business to do what? Acquire other income-producing assets. And they go out and build wealth. Well, here's the thing. The average person in America has the exact same leverage that the wealthy people do. They just don't use it properly. And I'm going to give you an example. So one example of leverage is a credit card. Another example would be a home equity line or some form of a loan. Well, here's the thing. What do most people do with their credit cards? They buy things that they don't need. They rack up consumer debt. And then they're a slave to that debt. And any extra income that they have, any disposable income, does what? It goes to the debt service, and they have no money to invest. So it's a vicious cycle, and they never get out of where they are. So what I teach people is, look, pick your pack. But look, you can go put, let's just say we put $1,999 on a credit card. First of all, this is a tax deduction. You are buying a business. For those of you that are W-2 employees right now and you don't own your own business, just by making this investment and being able to take yourself from the employee quadrant to the entrepreneur quadrant, you get all of the tax advantages. I hope you understand that. Writing off your cell phone, your mileage, you know, office in your home, all of these things. Just by doing that, you would save money, even just as a W-2 employee, on your taxes. That's a tax deduction. Now, the interest payment on $1,999, you guys, is approximately $150 to $200 per month, depending on your interest rate. So first of all, if we can't make $150 to $200 in a month with the number one product story in the world in the technology industry, then we're doing something wrong, or you're just not doing anything at all. So what you do is you take the money from your business and you pay off the debt first, and now what have you done? You've acquired an income-producing asset without ever coming out of pocket. That is how the wealthy continue to get wealthier. So I want to make sure that you understand that. So now, let's talk numbers for a moment. Let's go through the numbers. So first of all, when you buy your business, what you're doing is you're buying a willable, sellable, transferable business, okay? This is an income-producing asset. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to help you to go get two people, one on your left and one on your right. This is your left team. This is your right team. This is team one. This is team two, okay? Now, the first thing that happens is right away, just by placing a purchase with our company, you get a 10% first order bonus of everything that anyone buys. You know, anytime you refer them to the company, there's a little link that you give them. It's always going to have your little individual code that it traces all of your sales. You're going to get a 10% first order bonus. So we've got 3 different ways that people can get started. I'm just going to choose the middle pack just to make it easy. I'm going to choose the average. So let's say that this person comes in on a family pack, and that's each family pack is worth 500 points. Family pack's worth 500 points. Now over here, you're going to get 10% of that family pack. So the family pack was $1,349. Okay? So that is a total of, if you add it up, you sponsor 2 people, you will have generated an income, a one-time commission of $270. Okay? Just for bringing these 2 people into the business. Now, we typically teach our people to do this within the first 48 hours. How do we do that? Usually what we do is we do something called a launch call for our new people. And so what that is you go get, 10 or so close friends, family members, colleagues, and all you do is you just say, listen, we've gotten involved in a technology company. I think there's a window of opportunity here to make some money. It doesn't matter to us if you choose to get involved or not, but it does matter that you take a look because we care about you. And the last thing we want is for you to come back a year from now and say, why in the world didn't you tell us about this? So we're having a call tomorrow night, and we're just going to explain a little bit about what we're doing. And if it's a good fit, great. If not, that's okay too. Are you willing to listen in? And we have all of this scripted, but we're going to teach you how to get them. And then what's going to happen is your upline diamond, who's been in the company, if they're a diamond, that means they're a leader in our company, is going to host that call for you. and they're going to explain in 20 minutes exactly what's going on in our business. So out of those 10 people, we're going to help you to go get 2 people started into the business. The goal is to do that within 48 hours of signing up. Why? Because success loves speed. Now, over the next 5 days, the goal is to help those 2 people do the exact same thing. Just have a call with some close friends and family members, let them know what they're up to. And at this point, let's say they all, average, they come in on a family pack. So these are all 500 points, okay? At this point, what's happened is first of all, just by getting your first 2 people, you're now what's called a team builder, and you're now qualified to start earning 20% of all of your team commissions. And let me show you how that works. Okay, so what's going to happen is every single week, the computer system's going to search through your left team and your right team, and it's going to add up all of this volume. So in this case, you have 1,500 in volume over here, and you have 1,500 in volume over here. So the computer system just looks and says, which one's the lesser leg? In this case, they're even. So what it's going to do is it's going to pay you 1,500 times 20%. It's going to be $300 for your team commissions. Why do we call it team commissions? Because it's volume that's being created not by you, but by other people in your organization. So now you've made another $300 over here in the first week. So the first week, you're at $570, okay? Now, over the course of the next 3 weeks, we're going to teach you, just by continuing to share that 2-minute video, how to go out and get 4 more people involved into your business on each side, okay? Which is a total of 8 personals that you've now brought into your business. And again, all you're doing is you're sharing a 2-minute video, inviting those that want more information to a presentation, and then that's it. That's all you're doing. That's all we do. So now what you're going to do here, keep in mind that you get a first order bonus off of every one of these people that you've sponsored into the business. So 8 people that you sponsor totals $864. Okay, so $864 that you've brought in at this point in the first month. But keep in mind, there's also team commissions because you also get 500 points for every one of these packs in your team commissions on both sides, right? So now you've got another 2,000 in volume on each leg. And if you multiply, it's going to see whichever leg's lesser leg. They're both even. So in this case, times 20%, you're going to make another $400, okay? So you've got another $400 in team commissions. At this point, just by doing this, I'm going to make sure you guys can see the whole board here. So at this point, you have now earned in your first month $1,834. Also, by going out and getting 2 and helping them get 2, you are now what's called a team developer. So you've rank advanced from team builder to team developer, and you also now get a check match. I'm not going to go into that tonight because I don't want to confuse anybody too much. I'm going to stop with the structure right there. But the check match would probably be about another $100. That puts you at approximately $1,964 in income in your first month into the business. Guys, I've been in a lot of businesses before. We've owned a number of different businesses, and I can sincerely say I don't know of any business that I can go start that within a month I've paid back the entire amount of money that it cost me to start that business. But I want to take this a step further. I really want you guys to understand the power and the potential here. So this is how you get your initial investment back. Now, let's say that it took you 2 months instead of a month. Okay, so it took you 2 months. You know, you have one extra $150 payment to your credit card, so you pay the credit card off first. That's it. And so this just gives you an idea of how we're going to get your initial investment back. Now, I want to talk to you for a moment about the true long-term potential here. Okay, so let's say, how many are on here right now? Let me look at the screen. So we've got 67 people on here right now, okay? 67 people that are watching this presentation. So let's say that you casually, because you're all busy, I know you're busy, you've got jobs, you've got a lot of other things going on. So let's say that you gave this, you sent out no more than 5 texts a day, and you did that 5 days a week, okay? So I don't know, how long do you guys think that it would take you to send out 5 texts if you just copied and paste, right? So and I'll answer the questions here in just a minute. I see there's a question from Aaron. Aaron, I'll go back to that in just a moment. So it'll probably take you about 5 minutes to send 5 texts, right? Maybe that if you're copy and pasting. So let's say you send 5 text messages a day, and you spend the other 20 minutes just following up with those people and making sure that they know where they can get more information. You do that 5 days a week. You take your weekends off. So that's a total of 25 people that you put in process each week. Now, you do that for 4 weeks. That's 100 people that you put in process. Now, who are these people? I don't know, people that you interact with on social media. You probably have hundreds of friends, maybe thousands on social media. You know, people that you know. I mean, every one of you probably has hundreds of people in your phone, right? So from there, you've now put 100 people in process. Now, I'm going to give you a very conservative number. Let's say that only 1 in 10 decided to either join your business as a customer. So that means only 1 in 10 people are interested in wearing this helo. I promise you the number's higher, but I'm going to do very conservative. So, or they're interested in making a little bit of extra money just like you are. So at the end of your first month and every month thereafter, if 1 in 10 people are joining, then what is that? Right? You've already, that's approximately 10 people or so that have come into your business in your first month. Okay? Now after that, let's say the number drops to only 50 people. And you're only doing maybe 2.5 per day on average. And now you have 5 people per month joining your business over the course of the next 11 months. Okay? So that's approximately 60, 65 people that have joined your business in the first month. Okay, just by doing this alone, you're looking at approximately a $2,000 to $3,000 per month income. Just by doing this. Because the people that you bring in, they're going to do the same thing. Your organization's going to grow, and very quickly you're going to see how these 60 to 65 people turns into 200-300 people very, very quickly. So I want you to truly understand what I'm saying here. So I want you to get this. So a royalty income, a residual income, you can Google this. Just Google what's a residual income worth. The evaluation numbers that they use is 10 to 20 times your annual income. That's what a royalty income truly is worth. If you have a true residual income coming in, and you can prove it, it's just coming in 10 to 20 times. So I'm going to say just 10 times conservatively. Let's just use the number 10. So if you're making conservatively $2,000 a week or month after your first year, that's $24,000 multiplied times 10. Okay? That's $240,000. You have now built an income-producing asset that's worth $240,000 in a year. My question to every single one of you is, how long would it take you to go save $240,000? Now let's keep going for a moment. Let's say you take those 60 to 65, you fan the flame a little bit over the next year, and you teach them how to do the same thing that you're doing, and your business grows, and now you're making $8,000 to $10,000 a month by your second year. Okay? So $8,000 to $10,000 a month multiplied times 10 conservatively is what? $96,000. Okay, multiply that $96,000 times 10, it's $960,000. Okay? You can now say, I'm a self-made millionaire. Well, you're $40,000 away, but you get the idea. That's in a matter of 2 years. So my question to you guys is there anything that you're working on right now that will allow you to work 20, 30 minutes a day, consistently, 5 days a week, over a period of a year, that could put you into a position where you have an asset worth $240,000? Is there anything that you're working on that could potentially, within 2 years, build an asset that's worth $1 million? Now, let's say that it takes you twice as long, and it takes you 2 years to build a $240,000 asset. Let's say it takes you 4 years to build $1 million asset. Many of you went to school for 4 years and invested hundreds of thousands of dollars so that you could get out and then go look for a job. 4 years to put $1 million asset together. This is why the network marketing industry is the fastest growing business model in the world. 112 million people around the world are involved in this industry, and it creates more millionaires than any other industry in the world. Why? Because of exactly what I just showed you. Now, here's the key. If you were to get involved in a company in the beginning stages that's just launching, that literally there's less than 8,000 promoters in North America, that's open in 195 countries, that was on the Today Show the other day, NBC News, Fox News, Toshiba, 100-year-old $55 billion company wants to partner with us, and they have. And you have a chance to be in the beginning. You can participate in a very, very special time in a business. And that special time is you guys have all seen the traditional S-curve back in school, right? It's right here. It's right there. It's where a company goes from no one knowing about it to everyone knowing about it. There is about I would say about an 18-month window here where fortunes are created. We are right here. This is where we are right now. And I promise you, we know we will sell 12 million devices over the next 2 years, and we will be a $3 billion company. How do we know that? We only need to sell 12 million devices. How do we do that? We only need to own 1.5% of the market share. Guys, we already own 5.6% of the market share after a year during a little soft launch sharing a simple 2-minute video. So why I'm saying this is because when you are in this phase, something happens called momentum. When you are in momentum, it amplifies everything. It exaggerates everything. It takes the ordinary and turns it into extraordinary. So when you are participating in this, it also shortens the time frames of how long it takes to be able to hit those higher ranks, which is why we have been able to produce 700 diamonds in 7 months. A qualified diamond earns anywhere from $2,000 to $4,500 every single week. We've broken 700 of those in the last 7 months. 500 in our group doing nothing but doing what? Sharing a 2-minute video. Once they watch the 2-minute video, a 7-minute video appears. If they want to watch it, great. They watch the 7-minute video. From there, we invite them to a 30-minute presentation. From there, if they're still not ready or they still need a little more information, we invite them to another 30-minute presentation just like this. And at this point, they have enough information to make a well-informed decision, an educated decision, whether or not this is a good fit. That's it. Last thing I want to close with. We have a promotion right now that's being run by what's called the Diamond Group. We are the Diamond Group, okay? The Diamond Network, the Diamond Network, TDG, the Diamond Network. So TDN, that's our team pick, that's our team. So we have been able to align some of the top network marketers in the world that are mentoring this team. These are people that have spoken on some of the biggest stages in the world. Collaboratively, collectively, these guys all together have earned a combined probably $60-70 million in this industry. We're talking about over 70-80 years of experience in the industry combined. And that is who is leading this team. So we have put together a promotion. And the promotion is anybody that comes in on a premium pack will receive an 8-day, 7-night vacation to over 3,500 destinations in the world. Guys, I'm talking about Africa, Asia. You want to go to the United Kingdom. You want to go to all throughout Italy. You want to go to, anywhere in the Caribbean that you want to go. Pretty much anywhere in the world, you can choose from 3,500 destinations. We typically work with RCI or Wyndham, so very nice properties. And it's for 4 people, 2 adults and up to 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children. This is a $2,186 vacation, and you get it for simply joining on a premium pack. So in closing, I go back to that $1,999. My family, my wife and I spent $1,999 to get started in the business. In fact, we first enrolled on a family pack because at that time we wanted the family pack, and we added on a 10-pack of Biozen. I have since ordered 2 more premium packs because I want extra inventory. For $2,000, we have built an asset that is now, based on the evaluations I showed you, worth over $7 million. And we've done that in 6 months. Folks, I don't know where else you can go and be a part of something of this magnitude at this stage. I always tell people, don't pray for an opportunity. Don't pray for financial change. pray to recognize an opportunity when it presents itself. So my hope is that at this point, you've seen enough information, you have enough information to make that well-informed decision. So my wish for you is, or my hope is, that you will get back to the person that invited you here, shoot him a text message and let him know where you stand. Let him know that you are, a customer. Let him know that you are a family pack. Let him know that you're a premium pack. Let him know that you're ready to get started, because positioning in our comp plan is everything. Now that you understand the comp plan and the positioning, remember this: the person that invited you here, they've got some top positions that they're looking to fill. When they're gone, like oceanfront property. And the people that sit in the top of the structure, every single person that comes in after, let's say you take this position, or this one, or this one, or this one, every single person that comes in from that point forward, and the teams that they go and build, all of the volume through infinity on both of these teams, as they start to grow, depending on where you're positioned, if you take this position, all of this goes below you. When I first enrolled, I had some people that joined me in the beginning that locked arms with me at the beginning stages, and they've got thousands of people below them. I also have people that are now coming back to me saying, man, I should have got involved with you 6 months ago, and they're coming in, and they're still getting in a good time. But the reality is they missed out on thousands and thousands of people. To go back and answer just your question real quickly that I saw, basically the way the team commissions works is you have a left team and a right team, team 1, team 2. Every week it looks at your left team and your right team, and it adds up all of the sales, and whichever team is the lesser leg, you get paid 20% of that lesser leg. So that's how you calculate it. If you really want to know what's happening is it technically pays you 10% of your lesser leg, and it balances the legs, and it comes over here and pays you another 10% from the other side. It's a little more complicated. But the point is you're generating income on both teams, but it's easier for calculation purposes just to say 20% lesser leg. So any additional questions, Aaron, I'd be happy to get on a phone call with you personally, or anyone else that would like to understand this. But my hope is that you see the potential here. That's the point of this presentation today. So get back to the person that invited you here. For those of you that want to plug into a full overview, we have an overview starting here in 20 minutes. And I can tell you that the person that's presenting tonight is one of the best presenters in the world in network marketing. His name is Steve Carter. Steve Carter has earned millions of dollars, and he has that gift of communication, right? They always say the art of communication is the language of leadership. I'm telling you, this guy is unbelievable. And if you decide to join us, he will be your business partner. And he will be one of the individuals that's sharing this information with your prospects, as will I. So that is who you are partnering with when you join the Diamond Network. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for being here today. I appreciate it. Again, my name is Travis Flaherty. I'm a world changer, and I hope you decide to come and join us. You guys take care. We'll see you soon.